It is time we lock in for 2026. Get our life straight, because for me at least, I feel like my life is not straight. So me and you are going to just go through this step by step on how to get your life together for the new year. Okay, real talk. It is almost 2026. I was going through my calendar and I realized that we're in December. As soon as you know it, it's gonna be January, a new year. I was scrolling on Instagram a while back and I saw this post represented this year, and it genuinely is exactly how we feel. At least I feel like this year went by so fast, especially at the end of the year. September, October, November, December just felt like so fast. So it is time we lock in for 2026. Get our life straight, because for me at least, I feel like my life is not straight. So me and you are going to just go through this step by step on how to get your life together for the new year and how to genuinely just plan for it. Okay, I've got my iPad here. The first thing we're going to do is go through all of our goals, and this is if you did goals for 2025. I feel like going through your goals from the year before is just such a good thing to do, so that you can just set for the new year and see what you didn't achieve and what you actually want to achieve for the new year and set your goals straight. And if you didn't do any goals for 2025, then you can just go through a year of what you did. So that can be literally just going through your camera roll and seeing what you did, and you can go from there of like what you did and what you didn't. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, these are my goals that I set for 2025, just to kind of give you guys an idea of like what you can set up for goals. First one is go on 1 to 2 trips out of country. I did go at least on one trip, which is to Canada. Don't know why I set this goal, but I genuinely wanted to travel a lot, so I at least set one out of country, and we did that. Second is hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which you guys can go check it out. We are literally at 1 million and it's insane. For some reason I didn't think I was gonna reach this goal because I was just not so active on YouTube, which leads me to my third, posting 1 to 2 times a week on YouTube. I feel like for the most part I was pretty consistent with this, but I definitely want to be more consistent with that for the next year. Fifth one was to be more active. Guys, I was so bad at being active, and what I mean by being active is just working out, at least doing some sort of movement, whether that be Pilates, yoga, going on walks, which I did go on a lot of walks, but working out was just not my thing. And if you know me, I am a gym girly at heart, but for some reason I was just not in my routine this year. But this month, now that it's December, I've been trying to be on my winter arc and we've been doing really good. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to check that off. We're just going to leave that not checked off because we weren't really like in that zone this year, but now I know, because I definitely want to achieve that next year. And don't be so harsh on yourself when you're not checking something out that you didn't achieve in the year, because that's going to realistically happen. Like, you're not going to achieve everything that you put on your list, and it's okay. Do not beat yourself up, because I have, and there's literally no point. There's a new year, you can just start fresh, plan out new goals, and it'll be okay. And lastly was looking into buying a home. We did not buy a home. We currently live in a rental, and it was just not the perfect time for us to buy a home, so we are just staying here for another year, and maybe in the next year we will find a new house that we can move in. Oh, and I also put drinking more water, which is so random, but I did not drink that much water. Don't know why this was on like my goals thing, I don't know, but we can definitely work on that next year. Okay, now that I've gone through my goals for 2025, now we're gonna set our goals for 2026 and make our vision board. Last night I didn't finish my vision board, so that is what we're going to be doing today. Woke up, got ready, and write on my laptop. So this is what a vision board usually looks like. You can either do it on a laptop or wallpaper, so that every time you open your laptop or phone, you see that vision board and it just like makes you super motivated to achieve your goals. And I feel like making a vision board is so much fun and also motivational, because you want to achieve those goals, and most of the times they end up working. So this is your sign to go do a vision board, but I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on how I do them. I also like to make monthly goals and make a vision board for that every month, but this year we're just gonna keep it simple and we're just gonna do a vision board for the year. First up, you're gonna want 2 things open up: Picsart and Pinterest. For Pinterest, you're basically just gonna look for pictures that match the goals that you want to achieve. So basically last night I obviously wrote down all my goals on my journal, which I feel like makes it more organized, then you know what to look for on Pinterest. So for example, I wrote down one to travel more often, and so I'm gonna look for an aesthetic that's like more traveling of the places that I want to go to, and then put that on Picsart. So I found this picture that's like kind of like gym type, because I know a lot of us want to start the gym more often. So you're gonna save that, download it, and then you're gonna open up Picsart and you're gonna want to click upload. Pick the picture that you just downloaded, open, and there you go. You can like make it smaller and then put it to the side and just keep adding on until like you get the whole vision board looking thing. And also to open up the size that you want for like your laptop or your phone, you're just gonna click create and then custom, and then you're gonna set the size. So you can just search up like what's my size for my laptop, whatever laptop you have, and then the width and height, and there you go. So I'm just gonna add all the pictures that I want to put on my vision board, and then we're gonna come back to it and then I'm gonna show you guys. I'm officially done with creating my vision board, and this is how it turned out. I feel like there's a lot going on here, but I tried to make the most out of it. So we have some gym. I want to make this board right here, going on more walks outside, doing more yoga and like Pilates and stuff, waking up early, spending more time at the beach, and also traveling. More matcha. I stopped making matcha, so I want to make more matcha again. And then self-care, traveling, body goals, on my supplement game, and also organized fridge. So that's kind of like a summary of like kind of my vision board of the year. And also I just added this little text that says 2026 in the middle, and then you just click export, download, and that's how you do your vision board for the year. I just finished making my breakfast, which was an avocado toast, and this has been literally the perfect breakfast for me. It's high protein, makes me super full for like the rest of the day, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. When you're trying to reach your body goals, it's really important to be eating all the good foods. And for me right now, I've been trying to like gain muscle, and I definitely wouldn't reach my goals if I just worked out. I need to be eating a lot more. So I recently found out about Nourish, which is the sponsor of today's video. I'm so excited to share to you guys because I feel like it's been helping me so much with keeping me on track with what I eat and just all of the stuff. So we're gonna get into all the details. If you don't already know, Nourish makes it super easy to find and talk to a dietitian, and it's covered by insurance, and they work with hundreds of insurance plans in all 50 states, so chances are you're already covered and you can take advantage of it. So now is the perfect time to use their benefits because 94% of Nourish patients end up paying zero out of pocket, and you can actually sign up, and it only takes 5 minutes, and it is through their website, which you can use your phone or you can use your laptop. And once I was in, I was able to go over all the goals with my dietitian and everything that I wanted to achieve for the new year. And since I recently learned all the basics with cooking, I've been a lot more in the kitchen, and so now my goal is to like focus on healthy foods and what I can make, and obviously to support those goals with like gaining muscle. And so that is what my dietitian helped me with, which is meal prepping, grocery shopping, which guys, it's such a hard task for me when it comes to grocery shopping. For some reason I never know what to get. It's just so much. You got to plan all your meals, and so they just make it so much easier. And even when it comes down to budgeting, which is absolutely crazy. And I love Nourish because it changes the idea of working with a dietitian, and that it should be accessible to everyone anywhere at any time. So even when I'm busy, I can just find a time to get on a Zoom call and talk to them about all of my goals and all of my meals. And I can also just open the app and snap a bunch of pictures of what I'm eating just to make sure that I'm on track with my dietitian. So here are some of the pictures of like some meals that I've done. So if this is something that you're interested, you can click the link in the description box to book your first appointment. And like I said, this is the perfect way to use your benefits, your insurance, and get real support rather than getting it from social media, the internet, friends that just don't know really what you want to achieve, and also without stressing about the cost. So yeah, it'll be there if you're interested. Thank you again, Nourish, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I really need to reset the house, so that is what we're gonna do. This is what the house is currently looking like. It's so messy, so we need to do that. I feel like deep cleaning the house is so important, especially before the new year starts, because you don't want to go into the new year with a messy space, even if it's just your room. Every year when I cleaned my room when I lived at my mom's and I didn't have a whole place to clean, I would make sure my room is cleaned, even down to the sheet, the back of the bed, literally every place that you don't normally clean, because it is just so important. Like, you can't go into the new year with a messy room. You just have a messy vibe, in my opinion. I genuinely cannot do anything without the house being clean, and I've been feeling like a mess, so we need to do that. The first place we're cleaning is my room. My Sunday reset was 2 days ago, so we're just gonna make the bed. I did clean the sheets, which is what I do every single week, so I'm not gonna clean the sheets. Obviously I cleaned 2 days ago. Also, you guys, look how cute this little set that I have on. This one's from Aritzia, as well as the sports bra, and then this little long sleeve wrap top is from Amazon. I've been like seeing it all over my Pinterest, and I finally got myself one, and I saw that on Amazon, so I decided to get it, and I think it is so cute. Adds so much to the outfit. Now, obviously you guys can tell, but I just lit up this candle. I got it, I believe, at Home Goods, and I love candles that like have the wood type of thing, like to where it sounds like this. I don't know, it just gives such a cozy vibe, just like the wood burning. It's called M Wood, and it says it's from DW Home. But I think I got it at Home Goods, and it just smells so good. For some reason, I ran out of all of my candles for Christmas. It's not even Christmas yet. I need to go shopping for more Christmas candles, so that is something that I want to do sometime soon. Maybe you guys will see that in some sort of vlog. That I got for the Black Friday sale. I got 2 tank tops in 2 different colors from Abercrombie, and I love this because it's like so basic. Yeah, it has bra padding in the front, so you don't have to wear a bra with it. And so I also got one in the color brown because, as you guys can tell, like I'm clearly loving the brown right now. I feel like having good basic tops are just like so essential, so I'm trying to have more of this in the new year. Okay, here's what my office is looking like. I have a lot of clothes here because I be trying all my clothes on and then I just don't like it and I just choose the first outfit that, you know what I mean. And then this is where I edit. It doesn't look too bad, but some things just need to be put away. Also, I was using this as my tripod. Bunch of toys here. My vanity doesn't even look that bad, to be honest, which I don't know how because it's always messy. But anyways, let's just get this started. First thing I want to start off with is putting all of the clothes back on the hanger and then folding the other half that was already folded. Like this pile right here is all to donate because they didn't get sold on top, so I just want to donate it and then I'll put it in a pile somewhere and then I'll just like put it in my car and hopefully get myself to donate it all. I'm like always forgetting and then it just sits there and I never get it done. Also, I love this vest that I got from Amazon, again with the brown, but I feel like I need more of these for the new year because it's like such a good staple. Just put a little basic long sleeve underneath and then it just looks so cute with some leggings. So simple, but so cute. I also think is really important is going through your laptop, your phone, and just deleting a bunch of things. So just kind of like a little reset, but digital reset. And I also think it's just really good so that you can just free some space off your laptop. So I'm going to do that really quick while I clean.